Imagine trying to renew your driver's license, a simple administrative task, only to find yourself caught in a 2-year ordeal of delays, unofficial payments, and endless frustration.
I applied for the license since 2023. My name has not dropped for the capture until now. They said it is network issue. So the last time I went to one of the other branch somewhere else again to complain, that one also told me that I should pay another money for the issue.
That is the reality for many Nigerian drivers, according to a recent investigation by the International Center for Investigative Reporting, the ICIR.
Up till now, they've not called me for my capturing, so I don't have any temporary license for now because I have not done my capturing.
We are talking about a system that is leaving drivers without valid licenses, impacting their livelihoods and raising serious questions about transparency and accountability. Our topic today looks into the entrenched inefficiencies and bureaucratic lapses within Nigeria's Road Safety Administration system, specifically concerning the Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC. Welcome to Accountability Now podcast. Our guest on this episode is a reporter who covered the story. Joining us today to discuss her in-depth investigation is Nanji Nanda, an investigative journalist with the ICIR and the author of the report, Paid No License, Nigerian Drivers Trapped in FRSC Broken System.
So Nanji, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Joey.
So give us a picture of what exactly the issue is with Nigerian drivers renewing their licenses.
Okay, so it started a few months ago. I was in Lagos. I boarded a boat. I was on my way to the airport, and along that airport road in Lagos, right, these FRSC Corps officials stood on the road and stopped him. And he removed an unidentified paper, not just one paper, a bunch of papers, and gave the official. The official checked the paper and handed it back to him. So he asked the man, when will I get my official driver's license, a permanent driver's license? He told him, don't worry, nobody will disturb you with this paper you have. Just keep showing my colleagues this paper. You will get it soon. So I had a conversation with the man while he was taking me into the airport, asking how comes he has these unidentified papers. And he told me he's been going to the office since 2023, and he was given that paper the very first day he went there. The official in charge that very day requested 35,000 naira cash, not online, because he wanted to use the online platform to pay remitter or something. But the official told him, in fact, called a POS vendor to bring POS machine and give the person cash. So he paid in cash, and since that time he's been going to the office to do his capturing, but he was told one thing or the other since 2023.
One of the sources that spoke to Nanji has this to say.
I went to road safety office in Surulere, Lagos, at Ipori zone to apply for my driver's license since 2023, November. Up till now, they've not called me for my capturing, so I don't have any temporary license for now because I have not done my capturing. I've been there more than 5 times. I've received extended date stamp on my document they gave to me 8 times. So I've been there 8 times for extending of the dates. Anytime I went to do the check up and to follow up, they told me my name has not dropped on their system yet. That is a network issue. Till it got to a point, they told me that since my name has not dropped, I should apply for another reissue, which means I should pay for another money for reissue, which I'm still planning to do. Whenever I meet any road safety official, to ask them what is the problem. Even if I go to the office or they stop me on the road, I'll ask them what is the problem. I applied for license since 2023. My name has not dropped for the capture until now. They said it is network issue. So the last time I went to one of the other branch somewhere else again to complain, that one also told me that I should pay another money for the issue. If that's what they told me where I apply for the license, he can help me to process it, that I should pay for the reissue again. I said, okay, I'll get back to him. Then I left.
That's quite very insightful. Your report captured scenarios like the BIOS issue and also that of John Dennis and IK and also Haruna. Could you attribute this to a systemic problem?
It is actually a systemic problem because even when I called the spokesperson, I chatted the spokesperson, he confirmed that there's a problem, that there's a backlog of issues. When the current Controller General came into office, he met a backlog of issues. So he actually gave me the exact amount every citizen is supposed to pay for their permanent driver's license. He gave me a price list and said it will change in June, which I'm sure it has changed but has not been officially announced or something. But he gave me a price list which is totally different from the payments Bayo, Dennis and other people made. He also did not respond to the question why officials are asking for cash payment instead of using the online platform to pay.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of issues that I raised that he's yet to respond to. But in my findings revealed that even the Senate, the House of Reps to be precise, sat on the issue. They also brought up the issue during one of their sittings in May, and also they were calling for investigation. And at the end of that meeting that day, they set up a committee to investigate why FRSC is owing some companies. I think the companies that are supposed to do the printing and other things, they've been owing these companies for years. And so this they said they will get back to us after the investigation. And I think they are not done with the investigations yet because they are yet to make a public announcement of their findings.
So let's talk about the impact on the livelihoods of these drivers. From the investigation, if you've not read the investigation, go to the ICIR website. You'll get to see this investigation done by Nanji. Could you elaborate on the financial discrepancies you've seen, talking about table payments and also matching what the man has said? I remembered going to FRSC as well. I heard rumors about the issues concerning the different payments. On getting there, I saw a roll-up that had the different prices. And I was shocked when they told me that what I'm going to pay was not on the banner. And they said it has to be cash. That was very questionable. So you tell us, can you tell us about the official's stance in this issue concerning what everyday Nigerian is supposed to do, concerning what we are seeing at hand? Because, of course, if for someone like me that is very learned, went through the right process, met the FRSC officials, sat down, joined the queue, and then when it's time for payment, the payment I'm being told is different from what I'm seeing on the banner. And the payment, I had to pay cash.
Well, the spokesperson, Mr. Segun Ogunbamide, said, according to my interview with the spokesperson of the Federal Road Safety Corps, that's Segun Ogunbamide.
Yes.
He said that the official rate for the official license is 10,350 naira for 3 years. Now, for 5 years is 15,450 naira. As at that time, because he said the price was going to change in June.
But that's still in 2025?
Yes, in 2025.
All right.
So that was the price rate before June.
Yes.
That was supposed to be the price rate for every citizen.
Okay.
If you go to the office, that's the price rate they are supposed to give you.
Yeah.
3 years, 10,350 naira, while registering for 5 years, you're supposed to pay 15,415 naira.
Yes.
But for Bayo, he paid 35,000 naira the first time, and he was asked to pay 25,000 naira the second time. Other sources I spoke to, some paid 40,000, some paid higher, some paid lesser. So nobody paid in between this particular range.
Okay.
So far from my finding.
All right. So let's talk about the backlog that the FRSC official spoke about. And how is the Senate responding to some of the issues that the FRSC official raised during your conversation with him?
Well, he only spoke about the printing process. I mean, Mr. Bamide, he said that the current Controller General has not met a lot of backlogs, and he's been trying to work on a lot of issues when he came into office. So they are trying to restructure and fix one or two things, even though he claimed that some license have been printed out and they are currently at pickup stations. That should encourage my readers to go to their pickup stations and pick their driver's license. But I asked again why the corps has not made an official statement or made a public call to citizens to come pick up their license, since they have printed some of this. Why I didn't get a response. So he responded to some of my questions, but didn't respond to some of them. So I'm sure the Senate will get back. I mean, the House of Reps will get back to us anytime soon. Maybe in the course of their findings, they unfolded a new issue, and they're trying to work on it in all before making a public statement. So we'll be waiting for that.
Thank you so much. So on my own part, I also renewed my license as at when you were doing your investigation. So it took me 2-3 months based on what they stated on the card. So a day before the card expired, I took a walk to their headquarters. Then I asked them, is my card ready? They said, when did I said, it's on the card, you should check. So after checking, they asked me, did I get a message? I said, not yet. They said, okay, you can go back. But when you go, we understand that this card is expiring tomorrow. Just be polite to any official that stops you. And I smiled and I asked him why. He said they are currently still working on printing the cards. So my question now before we wrap up is, Bayo's case, right? It took him 2 years and he paid almost 55,000. And based on your interview with the FRSC official, he said they had backlogs as at 2022. So I went to collect renew my card recently, and on reaching there, they said I should come back. So are you telling me now that mine is part of the backlog they are supposed to meet before? I don't know if you understand my question.
I understand your question.
Because I went there, they said it's not ready, that I should go, and I should also be polite.
Bayo and other people have complained about. And I won't lie to you, because Bayo, after my interview with the spokesperson, I contacted him and said he should go back to that place and get since they said they have printed. And he confirmed to me that he has not received, his name has not been printed, his license has not been printed. So that a spokesperson claims this has been worked on does not mean it has officially been worked on. Even though I asked why they didn't make a public statement calling people to come and pick up, because
he didn't give any
if you claim this thing is there in your office, in fact, is littering your office, why not call on these people? These people, some of them have been coming to the office and they are tired of coming back, wasting transportation is costly these days. So I think it's part of the backlog. Yours and Bayo and other people's own is part of the backlog. And I'll tell you that this has impacted some of the sources I spoke to. Like a businessman who was supposed to launch his business account, went to the bank and tried to open a new account, but when he presented his temporary license,
said
the
it
bank
had expired.
rejected it
Yeah.
because the bank is expecting someone like Bayo had to, work with Bolt because his previous account on Bolt has his previous license, his details.
Yeah.
Else, Bayo will still be jobless. In fact, he claims he's still jobless even though he's managing Bolt for now.
Oh.
He has been trying to get jobs, but he has not gotten any job because he doesn't have a driver's license. So this is how people are suffering from this entire systemic failure.
Yeah. All right, Nanji, thank you so much for shedding light on this crucial issue.
You're welcome, Joey.
And for your thorough investigation on this work. It's clear that many Nigerians, like even myself, only God knows that I will not be using my driver's license to apply for any job. But then most Nigerians may be suffering due to these systemic failures, and it's very obvious. And we do hope that this investigation prompts the necessary changes.
Yeah.
That was Nanji Nandang, investigative journalist with the ICIR. You can find her full report, Paid No License, Nigerian Drivers Trapped in FRSC Broken System, on the ICIR website. We encourage you to share your own experiences and join the conversation. On this episode, I am Joey Shekwonojimo, edited by Bamas Victoria and produced by Joey Shekwonojimo. See you on the next one.